Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Uh,
Good.
okay. Last week, we uh, protect we pre- we practice about the business word. So I write a little homework. So maybe you can see. Uh, that's that.
Sure.
That's I will read it. I will read this. Okay. So maybe you can teach me what if any error or any problem in here. So okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. It was a tough breakup for me when I lost my job.
Perfect.
Get I have to get a job ASAP.
Good.
Yeah.
hmm
in in Taiwan, we have 24/7 convenience store everywhere. Maybe
Stores with an S.
uh, okay, convenience stores everywhere.
hmm
Maybe I can get a job in the convenience stores.
Store, singular.
Oh, okay, single. So maybe I can get a job in a convenience store. I lost my
Mhm.
job for 6 months. I'm
No,
nervous.
no, slowly. I lost my job 6 months ago.
Uh, I lost my job 6 months ago.
Is that right? Is that what you want to say?
Uh, yes, I have I lost six. I never. I have no work in these 6 months from past from to now.
Right. So
Yes,
I lost my job 6 months ago.
I lost my job 6 months ago. So
hmm
months with S or no S.
With S.
Yes, okay. I lost my job for six. I lost my job 6 months ago. Uh,
Perfect.
I'm nervous to interview
I'm nervous about an
about
interview.
about an interview about interview. I'm nervous about an interview.
An interview, an.
A an interview. Yeah,
hmm
there is there is a lot there there is a lot at stake.
hmm
If this time I screw up, I have to back to square one.
I have to go back.
I I have to go back. I have to I have to go back to square one. Back to the drawing board to get another plan.
hmm
I don't know how many people I don't know how many people want this job. I give you a ballpark figure. I would say about 10 people. Maybe someone maybe someone have a backroom deal to get a job, but I still need to try it.
Good. This is very good. You actually tell a story at the same time. This is perfect. This is very smart of you. This is great. I like it. This is really good.
Okay. So I just try to use the last time you teach me the word, so
Mhm.
I have to learn and to use them to make this to a I don't know.
No, to a
This,
practical use. You need to use it practically
yes,
with a
I
real
need to
purpose.
yes for real, but uh, I I I have real job. This is a factual story.
That's
That's my
okay.
story.
I believe you. I
Okay.
believe you. Just there's one word. I want to change one thing. Maybe, maybe
Mm-hmm.
someone have a backroom deal to get a job. Someone have HAVE, or maybe someone has HAS.
Someone has maybe someone has a backroom deal to get a job.
hmm
Okay, I know that. maybe someone has. So okay. So I think this is really good. Okay, so last time the where is the oh 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 no yeah, I got it, this link. So last week we used this link to practice the common business idioms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So maybe we can continue to the next one is behind someone back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Behind someone back doesn't mean to something behind someone's back means to do something without someone knowledge and in an unfair way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So
so
don't think of it literally. Don't think of literally behind someone's back, but imagine someone standing behind you talking about you. Usually they don't say good things, right?
yes, yeah,
So
right.
someone talking behind your back is probably saying something negative about you.
Okay, it's negative talking about me.
Hmm.
So,
Right.
so someone,
Usually.
okay, behind someone back. She didn't think it would be fair to go behind his back and talk to management. So she confronted him directly. I don't understand.
To confront is to address, to meet something and to discuss it. To confront is to come
Confront,
up against something. I'll
come
put it
up
up for you.
against. Okay,
There we go. Confront.
confront. Verb. Meet face to face with a hostile or argumentative
Argumentative.
um,
Intent.
intent. 300 plus policemen confront an equal number of unique
Union supporters.
okay. I try to translate this word.
Here, let me put it. I'll try it.
Yeah. Okay, so I know the confront. So she didn't think it would be fair to go behind his back and talk to management, so she confronted his. Oh, okay. So I know, I understand. She
Here is
don't.
confront. I'm sorry, I just found it here. Does that help?
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I know that. So she don't want to talk behind someone, so she just direct talk to him
Hmm.
because she don't maybe she just don't want to talk about the negative about this man.
Hmm. So she deals with it directly by confronting him.
Right? She by confronting him. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. So behind someone's back. Mm, so maybe I can use this word behind someone's back. So I talk to you behind Mary's back.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, I am talking about the Mary's about any the negative talking, right?
Negative things. So you
Negative.
could be talking about negative things about Mary behind her back. Exactly. For example,
Okay.
we can say gossip is often
Gossip. Yes.
happens high golf sorry gossip often happens behind someone's back.
Gossip often behind someone's back. Of,
Happens.
often, gossip often happen behind someone's back.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the next one behind the scenes, right?
Scenes. Scenes.
Scenes behind the
Hmm.
scenes.
Hmm.
So what happened in secret or not in front of the general public is said to happen behind the scenes. What happened what happened in secret or not in front of the general public? I don't understand behind the scenes.
If you could imagine
Uh,
in a movie,
hmm,
they create a scene, okay?
yes,
It's not real, but they create the image of something being real in a movie, and it's called a scene. So
yes,
behind the scene, behind the actors on the stage, behind the scene, a whole world of things happen. People are moving, people are talking, whispering quietly, the director, the people on stage. I don't know if you know about acting, but you have a stage, you have the actors in front of the stage, and behind the stage, behind the scene, you have many people working, moving curtains, moving things up and down on the scene of the movie or the piece of theater, like a play.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
So behind the scenes, that means negative or positive scenes, or no, it's just behind the scene. The behind the movie actor, they try to.
It can be both, but most times, if you think about it, things that happen in secret are not good things. If you're open and honest about everything, you don't have to do things behind the scenes. You don't have to do things behind the scenes when you're honest and open about everything. So
So
it's a bit
so
negative.
okay. So how to use this word? Uh, they make it look as so effortless, but they do a lot of hard work and the planning behind the scenes. They make it look so effortless. Effortless,
Easy, without effort. Easy.
easy. They make
Hmm.
it is. They make it look so easy, but they do a lot of hard work and the planning behind the scenes.
And
They
planning.
make and planning behind the scenes. Okay. So the movie we watch a movie that is very it's a easy scenes, but
Hmm.
make the movie this is this is this have a hard work and behind the scenes is a lot of work to do and to make the movie.
To understand the movie. That's right. So, for example, in the real world, are you familiar with the story of Donald Trump
Yeah,
meeting Putin in Helsinki?
Helsinki.
Helsinki is the city where they met, but Trump met Putin, and we don't know what they talked about. So we
Yes,
don't know what went on behind the scenes.
we don't know behind the scenes about the Trump and Putin.
We don't know. I don't know.
We
No one
don't.
seems to know what he talked about. He talked to him for 2 hours, right? This is
Yes.
what I read in the paper. So we
Uh,
behind the scenes, we don't know what happened.
behind the scenes, we don't know what happened. Yeah. Mm, backroom deal.
Maybe. Backroom
Eh,
deal, exactly.
yeah.
Backroom deal.
Mm, that's very interesting. Well, we don't. No one knows that. Yeah.
No. Well, Donald Trump and Putin know, and the translators.
Yeah. So, Putin is a Russian. No, I don't remember where it's come from. Russia, Putin.
Yes, he's Russian.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, and Trump is from USA, and but
Mhm.
we don't know what they are talking behind the screen, behind the scenes,
Hmm.
right?
We don't know what they're. We don't know what they have been talking about behind the
We
scenes.
don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Please,
What? Sure. We don't know what they have been talking about behind the scenes.
we don't know what what they talking about.
Are
Uh,
or
what are
were.
they talking?
Hmm.
Oh, we don't know what were they talking about behind the scenes.
Right. We don't know what
Yeah,
they were talking about behind the scenes. It's a big mystery.
yeah, big mystery. Yeah, big mystery. Okay. So next one is big picture. Everything that is involved with a particular situation is called the big picture.
Everything that is involved in a particular situation is called the big picture.
Everything. So everything. Okay. I'll try
So
to translate.
in the case of Putin and Trump, we will never know the big picture. We will never know what happened. The big picture is everything that could possibly happen. Remember in a movie, when you see the big picture, you see everything. You see all the people on the stage, you see the scenery, you see the actors. This is the big picture. But
Yes.
as a metaphor, do you understand metaphor?
No, I don't understand.
Oh, great. This is good. A metaphor is something that we use to represent something else. One second. Metaphor.
That for a figure of speech in in which a word
Phrase.
or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally
Literally.
literally applicable.
Applicable.
Applicable. I had fallen through a trapdoor or depression.
Of depression.
This is too hard, too much word I don't understand.
Okay, let's go back a bit. Let's go back to where was I?
Metaphor.
Hmm. But I'll give you some more examples. Here's some more definition. Simply put,
Simply put, a metaphor is a figure of speech contain an implied
implied comparison.
comparison with metaphors, words or facts that are ordinarily applied to one thing are applied to something you won't necessarily pair it with. Here is a metaphor. The court of night.
The curtain of night fell upon us. The curtain of night fell upon us. Nothing fell on you, really. The curtain didn't fall. It's a metaphor meaning night came. Night
The
came.
curtain
Mhm,
night again.
mhm. The curtain, it appeared because the curtain is what was stopping you from seeing the night. Now you can see it's nighttime.
Okay, the metaphor is okay. I try to translate to Chinese. I don't. I understand the metaphor means.
Okay, let
And
me try.
so the big picture, no. And even though we all have very specific tasks to do, our manager makes sure sight. We don't lose sight of the picture, big of the big picture. So the big picture is
Everything,
uh
think of it as everything you can see. Everything you can see is the big picture. But we have small tasks to do to make the big picture happen. So
okay.
we can't forget to imagine what the big picture looks like while we do the specific tasks.
So can I say my life is a big picture, or maybe the country, uh, the president have a big picture about my country.
Ah, exactly. The president should have the big picture and the welfare of the country. To have the welfare of the country at heart, you need to know the big picture. You need to be very aware of it to be a
Okay.
good president.
Yeah, to be a good president. Yes. So can I say I have a big picture about my life?
Well, if you have, but your life is ongoing, you would have a big picture of something of someone else's life, perhaps, or someone that was famous. You could say, "Oh, I saw that he saw the big picture of life. That's why he was happy and successful. He saw the big picture." The big picture of life is to be happy, to do something meaningful and productive. This is the big picture of life.
Yes. So um, someone have big picture about his life. He want to be more happy, more happy, more happiness in his life.
Mhm.
Uh,
So he has to see the big picture in order to have happiness and fulfillment in life. So you have to see the big picture. You have to know where you fit into the world.
you have to influence. Please say again.
You have to know where you fit in the world. If you have the big picture of your life, you have to know where you are situated in this big picture.
I have to know where I am in this picture. So this big picture is like map.
It could be a map of your life, maybe. Remember, it's
Uh,
metaphor.
remember the map? Yes, remember
I put metaphor
metaphor.
on the screen.
Yes,
Did you
yes.
see it?
Okay,
Oh, good.
okay. So okay, I understand. So the next one, blue. color,
Mm-hmm.
color or color,
Collar.
color. A blue collar work is someone who works with his hand. Many I understand. Color is
Your shirt
yeah, you
is
sure? Oh,
blue,
okay.
not white. White collar means you work in the office. Blue collar
Yes.
means you do everything else, all the support to work in the office.
Like blue color is so. I in Taiwan we heard about the blue color, the white color, and pink color, and
Pink.
yes,
Hmm.
in Taiwan we have we I heard about the color like blue color, white color, pink color, but
Really,
I
I'm
don't
not familiar with pink.
know. Okay, so maybe this is a Taiwan use that word.
Maybe, maybe.
Okay, okay. So I so how many colors uh, in this word? Blue color and white color or others?
No, just the two. We
Okay.
just it's the way people define themselves. For example, if you're a professional, you want to make a distinction between I work with my hands or I work with my mind. So the distinction
Uh,
is white collar or blue collar. Think of it like that.
so engineer maybe the white color.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Okay, so the doctor uh, they in the hospital doctor they will be white color.
If they do administration, if not, they practice medicine.
Pro- product medicine.
They practice. The doctor will practice medicine. This is what the doctor does.
Yes. So the doctor practice the medicine. So doctor is white collar.
Well, often if he does work in an office as administration of the hospital, many doctors, as senior doctors, become hospital administrators. Then he becomes white collar. But before that, he still practices medicine. I don't think we would call him an office worker. A doctor is
Okay.
not an office worker, right?
So okay. So white collar is office worker, and the blue collar is worker by use by hand by the use their power to work. Yeah.
Often
Okay.
they use their physical bodies to do work,
Okay. They
physical
use the
labor.
physical body,
Hmm.
physical labor. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I understand. So the next, uh, by the book.
Hmm.
To do things by the book means do things according to company policy or the law. It means to following the rule 100%. Okay, so if we do, I am engineer. I have to operate the computer by the book
Hmm.
100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Some things,
Okay.
for example, if you're a policeman and your mother goes through a red light, do you give her a ticket? This is by the book. To give a ticket to your mother for going through a red light if you're in the police department. This is by the book.
Red light. Red
Red
light.
light. Yes, to go through a
It's a
red
light.
light.
It's a light and it's bright.
No, a red light is when you have to stop your car. A red
Ah,
light.
okay,
Hmm.
okay.
We can talk about it next time. We're almost out of time. Thank you so much, Max. It was nice to talk to you.
Oh,